left some seasons eager to fall. I left some bury alive. I let my means and beam dissolve.
Yeah,
the trials of the anti-Midas. Snap on the back lawn, look up in the sky. It's shapes.
They have like a class.
Yeah. They don't have like where you make a team and then you get cards and packs. Dude, I keep trying to do that thing to like open ring with the Rams and stuff.
Yeah.
I can't.
How do you? Hey,
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports.
Larry, they broke ground on this place in the year 2000, opened it in August of 2002, and it's been the home of this franchise ever since. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here between the Carolina Panthers and the Green Bay Packers. Fozzie Whitaker now on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
This is going to be insufficient.
Jersey.
Stewart is the lone setback. They go play action here on first down. Benjamin with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game. Great way to get the game going.
Newton now to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sam Shields. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Dude, he punched him. Face mask.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. The 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers.
And
did he get the feet down? No, they say he did not. It's incomplete.
Oh, he caught it. Just couldn't get the feet down. Couldn't get that toe tap sequence, right? I was ready to call tippy toes if that one was completed.
Second down now after the incompletion. Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. It's
what? What was this guy doing?
He just touchdown, Packers. Jordy Nelson, 56 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get two. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Get off
Take
my
this
lawn.
up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go.
Oh, and this ball's
what the heck?
Intercepted. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Kill him.
Too fast.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football.
On your team. A first down and 2 interceptions. Back that off.
Okay.
And pull in the interception.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
Man, it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They
Crap, I missed him.
about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
This
A good
is
number of
Super
coaches
Bowl.
at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
The first carry now. This is Lacy. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a
Dude, he's just sitting there. He's like,
Most defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent
Watch
hands.
out.
They can throw people
Watch out.
off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Throwing is Rodgers. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat. Complete, but really nice open field tackle.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. Incomplete. Or it looked like he had it and dropped
he was in the air.
The Panthers will get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms
Dude,
of locking
Ooh,
in
that was
those
all-
key
that
downs.
was
I've seen,
almost
you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Dude, leave him
The
open.
tight end Olsen, right side. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you? Then find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
So he ain't just good.
3 yards remaining here on 2nd down.
So,
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. 3rd down and 3. Newton on 3rd down.
get pressure.
It is incomplete. Tight end Ed Dixon was the target, and it's now 4th and 3.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the 1st down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. And he gets it to Funchess complete.
Can't stop
They'll
this,
give him
son.
on the play, and they're able to pick
Son,
up the
fix no
conversion
hockey
here on
on me.
4th down.
Dude,
I don't know if I agree with that.
You can
I
get
guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And look at
What
this.
the heck?
Newton intercepted a third time.
Cam
Picked
Newton,
off by the Michigan
kill him.
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
DJ Sprinkles, oh yeah.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
I say it's Sprinkles, and it's
this
Sprinkles.
offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they?
Yeah!
They had their backs in that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say, maybe makes that offense feel
You
good
had some
when you know you've got
pace
defense
on it.
making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
That was a point sentence that me and that coach. Watch out, Rip.
Off the play fake to Lacey. Here's rush.
Oh, I didn't even do that.
Thomas Davis.
Holy. That's Hail Mary.
Outside linebacker spot. He's able to get in there for a loss of 9. Well, there was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
They go back to base up on this song. My friend said that his sister, they have like a bunch of subs in their car.
And the Panthers bring in their nickel set as they try to defend here on 3rd down.
Put that down and she cuts it up.
Here's Rodgers in a double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
How about freaking
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
What?
Well, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Because he said, well, I found holes too. Mine are better today. I got you.
Now a first carry for Jonathan Stewart. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at
That
the
was
46.
close. I
That's
know,
going
I
to
was
go
trying
to
to-
loss of 4.
I was trying to get
Second
him to say
down.
that.
And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
A play fake to Stewart. It's Newton.
What's that?
As he releases it, and now flying.
Dude, he hit him off the chest. What are you singing?
Oh, God. I think I did something to this one.
I like the dingleberries in their bounce back.
It's a night out.
And the dreaded 3rd and long here for the offense. Third and long, it's Newton. And Olsen over
What
the
is this
middle.
guy doing?
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere.
I ain't doing no punts.
4th and 7.
They're for gay.
Here we go on 4th.
They're gay as crumbles.
And this one complete right side to Funchess. That one good for 10 yards.
First down. There we go, baby. Oh!
Sticks. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. It's a gain of 17 that time. And it'll be first down, Panthers.
Different
All
song
right, I'm
than
doing my
everything.
rudimentary math here. That's his 3rd catch here in the first quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
And maybe a little of both.
Do you know what Lemon Field is?
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. From the red zone now, Newton. Caught on the left side by Benjamin.
Yes.
Give him 9
Come
on the
on.
first down completion.
Was that first down?
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose his
that
on
was
that
first
play,
down.
he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just spiral.
And it's going to be caught by Funchess for a Carolina touchdown.
It was.
Devin Funchess from 3 yards out. And the Panthers have tied this game up. They can take the lead with the extra point. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game.
It's good.
Bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Get off of it.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. They'll come out in the pistol. They go back to the air here after the INT. And a little floater there is incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. They go play action for Lacy. Now Rodgers. Eddie Lacy, the one he was trying to get it to. It's 3rd down. And the starting crew defensively for Carolina.
K'Wan Short came out of Purdue as one of the top-rated defensive tackle prospects. Now he's one of the top-rated NFL players.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense
call me
draws up
Mr.
here on
Jingle.
4th. They come out here to try. Now Rodgers out in the flat for Starks. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. So on 4th down, the call's out for Tim Mastay to punt it away. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. But he will not come anywhere close to the first down marker, and that gives us a turnover on downs. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
And onto the field, here come the Panthers. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They'd like to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to...
With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. They come up in an offset eye. Now Stewart on first down. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it?
I don't think even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
And from the 3 now, it's 2nd and goal. Now Stewart. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
So I can get it through your freaking defense, you suck.
Now Newton on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And it's 4th and 4.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. They snap it to Newton. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown! And Dixon from 3 yards out. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Boom. Field goal.
And they'll start at the 25.
How you doing this? What?
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys.
Watch that replay.
You could have just...
Get up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Well, as we sit on the eve of the playoffs, interesting note, first time since 2003 that both Super Bowl teams from the previous year have not made the playoffs. That leads me to this question. Who's the biggest underachieving team of this season?
Well, I would start with Carolina. They went 15-1 last year, and while they were the runner-ups in the Super Bowl, we fully expected them to make a run back towards it this year. I'd say also, if you stick with that, Arizona, trendy preseason pick. They didn't make the playoffs. And Jacksonville was another trendy pick. They didn't make any move towards being a better football team. On the flip side, on the overside, Miami, they made the playoffs. I think Detroit, Tennessee both made great moves. And how about the Dallas Cowboys? Did anyone expect this season the #1 seed in the NFC?
They'll try and run for it. Here's Lacy. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Oh, crap. It was 3rd down.
Charles Johnson's stock in trade is coming off the edge and getting to the quarterback. He knows how to make some of those subtle moves inside to help in the run game, and he did it right there.
He's an athlete back in high school, played football, basketball, track, so he's a mobile guy.
Mobile guy, made a nice play against the run.